Hi, this is Elaine Starling, and I'm sharing some more insights that I received during my stroke when I believe I had a conversation with a higher power. And one of the things that I really want to celebrate with everybody today, it's my anniversary. And I've been with my husband for 37 years. We've been married for 29 of those 37 years. But we count all of them because we've been together so long. And it's really interesting. One of my earliest memories. Hi, Kim. It's great to see you. One of my earliest memories was imagining that early in my life, I would meet someone that I would get to share my life with, somebody who would be a true partner, confidant, someone who would encourage me and help me grow and thrive. And I had no idea who this kid was, but from kindergarten on, at least a couple times a year, I would imagine who this person is. I would just beam him good wishes and love and hope that he's having a great childhood. And I'm really looking forward to meeting him when I grow up. And it was funny, but I was doing that from an early age. So then during my stroke, I'm having all these conversations. I'm asking all these questions. And I really wanted to understand the bond that exists there. And the key thing that I got back as a core message is that because spirit is flowing through every single one of us, there's automatically a bond. It's up to us as to whether we're going to recognize that bond and really tap into that bond. I'm delighted that Kim Mishler decided to join me today because she's one of my oldest friends, and this was not planned. I didn't tell her I was doing this. I haven't been picking specific times. I just happened to jump on to share and celebrate my anniversary. And so I'm really happy that Kim's here. We worked together at an advertising agency in Los Angeles years and years ago, and we've stayed in touch since then. She's known my husband almost as long as I've known him. So we go back a long, long way. And sometimes you meet somebody and it just clicks. It just hits you that there's something you have in common. There's something that's related. And it's so true because, thank you, Kim, I love you too. There is something that you have in common. What you have in common is your spirit. And when you are able to open yourself up to really receive from the other person, that's when you get to receive all the benefits of spirit. It's very interesting. One of the things that was shown to me is that if you imagine that your intention is on a continuum, and often you don't feel heard, and you want to be recognized for your contribution. You want to feel like, I got this going on. Give me a little credit here. You feel a strong need to be right. And the problem with feeling a strong need to be right all the time is it makes you not very receptive. And one of the best books out there is called The 5 Love Languages. I highly encourage you to get that book if you've never heard of it before, because there are 5 different ways that people communicate their appreciation and their love. And you tend to have a dominant language. Now, when you first fall in love, you're using all the languages. You're just so happy about this person. Little birds and butterflies appear all around your head, and you really nauseate everybody around you. But after a while, you get busy, life gets in the way, and you revert back to your preferred love language. And the problem with that, there are 5 of them. Let me see if I can remember all of them right off the top of my head. Quality time together, surprises, gifts, doing things for them, and physical touch. And especially for women, it's important to realize that women enjoy communicating face to face because we see so much more of what's going on. A lot of communication is micro expression. And so we want to really tap into all the information that's available when we're having a conversation. So we really like face to face. Men, there's a really important reason for the expression, are you on my side? Because if you're on my side, you're not in my face. You either got my back or you're on my side. So when you're trying to get to know a guy, it's important to stand perpendicular to him. So yeah, you can see his face, but you're not like right staring at his face. It just makes men uncomfortable. So being aware of how different people communicate and how they're trying to make a difference for you, how they're trying to show up for you, even if it's not your dominant language, being receptive to hear them and recognize the love that they're sharing with you. So I love to surprise my husband with all kinds of wild and crazy things. And I knew that he and his brother were going out to lunch and then they were going to come back to our place. And I was leaving to go to the Bay Area. I live in Sacramento. I was going to the Bay Area on a business trip. So I had a few minutes. So I grabbed a pack of Post-it notes and I wrote goofy messages on every single page of an entire package of Post-it notes. And they all had to do with kisses and smoochies and snuggles and what a great kisser he is and all this stuff. And I put them all over the house and the office, everywhere, on every single surface. And about an hour into my trip, I get a phone call from my husband. He's like, "What did you do? You left these messages everywhere." And I can hear my brother-in-law giggling in the background. Well, my husband still has all of those messages that I wrote him. It was really silly. It was really stupid, but it made him feel special. And that's the whole point, is helping someone else realize just how valuable they are and what a difference they make in your life. I'm really blessed to have my incredible husband and outstanding friends like Kim Mishler. So that's all I'm going to share with you today. And I promise I'll come back tomorrow with another great insight from my conversation with God. Take care.